Hi guys, thanks for joining me once again. So I'm James, as you know if you've been here before. I have got Athena who is currently chilling on the chair. Buddy is over there led on his bed, and today I wanted to just go through a few plants that are safe for pets. Obviously I've got Coco as well, my African grey parrot. My house is a jungle, and most, if not all, of the plants, apart from the ones in the cabinets, are reachable by the dogs and by Coco. I'm really lucky because none of the dogs are interested, and neither is Coco, in any of my plants. They do get the occasional tail whack, but they're generally not interested in any of the plants. But I know there's people out there that do have cats, dogs, parrots, whatever, that aren't as lucky as me, and they do take interest in their plants, should we say. So I thought I'd go through a few that are 100% safe for pets. Pretty much everything here, apart from the linearis, everything that you can see behind me and around me is not pet friendly, pet safe. They are toxic to animals. Like I say, both of these two have never had any problems. It's very hot, which is why they're both away from me, because they're too hot and tight. But yes, so without further ado, let's get into
it. Nobody knows me like you do. You just read my mind. Nobody gets me.
So the first one is the humble spider plant. This is an all green form. I do have two others that are, I've got multiple others, that are the variegated form, which is the more common one. These are 100% safe for pets, 100%. If you do have a cat, you may find that this doesn't last long. It's not hallucinogenic, it might be hallucinogenic, but it's like a drug for cats, so they do like to chew it, but yeah, 100% pet safe. So if you're looking for something that you can have in your home that grows like a weed, cannot recommend enough. They are brilliant, they grow really easy. I tend to keep mine rather wet, because they grow big tubers. I can actually show you on this one. So I'm trying to, can you see there? It's a big tuber in the soil, which stores all the water, so the roots expand and you end up with really chunky bits. Like I say, this one's just in a cookie dough mini bites pot, because why the hell not? Anything's a cover pot if you want it badly enough. So yeah, that's one. Any Hoya at all is completely plant safe. They do leach sap if you snap them, damage them, break them. Completely plant safe, it's not a problem whatsoever. So all my Hoyas that are in the cabinet, I shall show you. Everything on this shelf is completely fine. I do have 3 down here as well on the floor, and I've got a whole, put you up and spin you around. Everything on there, apart from the pallidiflorum, which is this one, and the vitarifolium, which is this one, and then I've got my little pingdom, which are also actually okay for pets, but everything else on there is a Hoya and is completely pet safe. Let's see if we can see Athena. There she is, Athena! Just chilling by the fan. Look at the state of the kitchen. Oh dear. But yeah, so there's my baby girl. She's just chilling. So let's take it back. Buddy is over there on his bed. Hi, Buddy. I don't know if we can zoom you in. Let's zoom you in and take you down. There he is. Oh. Camera shy. But yeah, when I say it's a jungle, guys, look. It's a jungle. So, Hoyas. Hoyas completely pet safe. They grow like weeds for me. I don't know if I'm just doing something really right or what is going on, but yes, completely pet safe. We also have orchid cactus. So like fishbone cactus and your Christmas, Thanksgiving and Easter cactuses, they're all completely pet safe. Oh gosh, brain. Orchids as well, completely pet safe. Most begonias are actually completely pet safe as well, if not all. I'm just having a look. I've wrote a few notes down. Ferns, all ferns, completely pet safe. So we have staghorn ferns, Boston ferns. Boston ferns are quite a big popular one. To just add a bit of greenery, a bit of pizzazz in any room. But yes, they are all completely pet safe. Calatheas, I don't like them. I get a lot of hate for that, but I don't like them because I don't like spider mites and pests. And they tend to be a little bit pest magnets. However, I did go to a garden centre up near me Friday, and I saw a beautiful calathea, and it was really pretty and variegated, and I was very, very, very close to buying it. All your palms are really good. So you've got your Parlour Palms and Ponytail Palms, things like that. Really good for pets. Again, cats can tend to like to play with them because of the shape of the leaves and stuff. Coco has been known to strip certain palms. Banana plants, they're mainly water, so completely pet safe. Then we have the likes of Chinese money plants, which I have, your jade plants, things like that, your pallias, completely fine. Money trees, again, pet safe. African violets, if you want a bit of colour, not just green. African violets, completely pet safe for once and more. Then you've got your Hoyas and your burrows tails. I'll try and add some photos. Hoyas, burrows tails. But yeah, all these are brilliant for pets. I mean, they're not because they're not looked after them, but they're not going to be toxic to them. Then, like I say, all your carnivorous plants, so anything like the monkey pots, monkey jars, Venus flytrap, pinguiculars, completely pet safe. Air plants, if you are such a person that likes air plants, they take little to no effort. They collect all the moisture from the air and completely pet safe. So there's just a few that will keep you going. The reason I've done this is because someone asked for more. One of you lovely lot asked for more poodle interaction. Today's not that day. That's from her ladyship herself. But I just thought there's obviously more people out there that watch my programmes for the poodles as well as the plants, and if that is the case, then that might mean that some of you have pets, or most of you will have pets, I'm assuming. But I thought, why not? It's a good chance to do it. It's a good chance to show. So we've got more Hoya, like I say, any Hoya. I do have Christmas cactus, but this one's Thanksgiving actually. It's not doing very well. Oh, that's really not. I started to chop it up because mine started to die. I failed on that piece. I've got a bigger section of it in the kitchen. But yeah, your Christmas cactus, they're completely fine. That's really dry. Excuse me. Side quest. So, just because you have pets does not mean you can't have plants. However, Monstera is toxic to pets. Alocasias, anthuriums and philodendrons, toxic to pets. So yeah, it's worth knowing these things if you have a pet, an animal, a child that is interested or takes an interest in a way that you would rather they didn't in your plants, because you could potentially be putting them at risk. So stay safe, keep them safe. Choose plants wisely. Anything that is toxic, if you do have someone or something that is interested in your plants, put them out of reach, put them behind closed doors, whatever you need to do to keep them away from your little people, and your fur babies and feather babies and everything else. But yes, I hope you found that useful. I know it's only a short video, but I just wanted to go through it with you. I just thought, oh, a little niche there. Little something that I'm very, very aware of. I'm just very, very lucky not to have that issue at this moment in time. But yes, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is. It's currently just after midday here on a Monday. It's very hot, very warm. We have 3 fans on and the front door open and all the windows open, and it's still very warm and it's meant to get warmer. So please stay hydrated. Make sure you wear sunscreen and take care of yourselves. Thank you. Bye.